The guy never expected it. His cold, serious homeroom teacher was secretly a clumsy, soft-hearted illustrator. It all started not long ago, when Jack's childhood friend, Jenny, transferred into his class. Right in front of everyone, she announced that she and Jack were dating. The whole class went wild, but Jack, he was speechless, because it wasn't true. They were only pretending to be a couple. His friend David, of course, was dying to know more. But once Jack told him the truth, David dropped it and went to grab lunch. Then Jenny looked at Jack and said, "Buy me lunch, boyfriend." Jack sighed and went. When he came back, she looked upset. He had no idea why. Later in class, their teacher, Miss Alice, was glaring daggers at anyone who forgot to hand in homework. Her stare could freeze the whole room. When the bell rang, she told Jack to meet her in the guidance office. Everyone thought he was in serious trouble, but Jack just shrugged. He knew he'd be fine. In the office, he sat calmly in his chair. Then out of nowhere, Miss Alice dropped to her knees. She apologized over and over, begging for forgiveness. Turns out, the terrifyingly strict teacher was actually a struggling illustrator who could never meet her deadlines. The cold, professional act, just a cover. When Jack saw her unfinished drawings, he lost his patience. After scolding her, he couldn't help but think back to the day they first met. It had been at an anime convention. Jack picked up an art book and was instantly drawn in by its bold, expressive style. When he looked at the author's name, he couldn't believe it. It was his teacher, Alice. From that day on, he became the only one who knew her secret. Coincidentally, they even lived in the same apartment building. Afraid of losing her teaching job, Alice made a deal with Jack. He would supervise her deadlines. After finishing her latest piece, they talked about Jenny. Alice told Jack that Jenny had been bullied badly at her old school. She urged him to make her high school life a good one. Later that day, Jack went to walk Jenny home, but she just glared at him and ran off, completely lost. Jack went to Anna for help. After hearing what happened, Anna smirked and said she had the perfect idea to fix it. The next day, Jack showed up with a dog collar around his neck. In front of everyone, Jenny, mortified, grabbed the leash and dragged him somewhere private. Then she looked him dead in the eye and said how much she hated this whole act. But why was Jenny so mad to begin with? Can you guess what set her off?